अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरुः श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरुन् वैष्णवंश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणरघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्त राधाकान्त नमस्तुते। तप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। नमो महावदान्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्य नाम्ने गौरत्विषे नमः। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। नष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवते उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। Today we will be reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, 10th canto, chapter 2, entitled Prayers by the Demigods, and text today will be read 41. Please repeat after me. दृष्ट्याम्बते कुक्षिगतः परः पुमान् अंशेन साक्षात् भगवान् भवाय नः। मा भूद्भयं भोजपतेर्मुमूर्षोर् गुप्ता यदूनां भविता तवात्मजः। दृष्ट्या by fortune, Amba, O mother, te your kukshigataha in the womb, Paraha, the supreme, Uman, personality of Godhead, Ansena, with all his energies, his parts and parcels, Sakshat, directly, Bhagavan, the supreme personality of Godhead, Bhavaya, for the spaciousness, Naha, of all of us, Ma abhut, never be, Bhayam, fearful, Bhojpatehe, from Kansa, king of the Bhoj dynasty, Mumursoh, who has decided to be killed by the Lord, Gopta, the protector, Yaduna, of the Yadu dynasty, Bhavita, will become, To Atmajaha, your son. Translation and purport by Srila Prabhupada. Jai Srila Prabhupada ki. O Mother Devaki, by your good fortune and ours, the Supreme Personality of Godhead Himself, with all His plenary portions, such as Baladev, is now within your womb. Therefore, you need not fear Kansa, who has decided to be killed by the Lord, your eternal Son, Krishna. Your eternal Son, Krishna, will be protector of the entire Yadu dynasty. The words Parah Puman Ansena signify that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. This is the verdict of the Shastra, Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. Thus, the demigod assured Devaki, your son is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and he is appearing with Baladeva, his plenary portion. He will give you all protection and kill Kansa, who has decided to continue his enmity towards the Lord and thus be killed by him. So, this is the final words of demigods. As we know, Srimad Bhagavatam describes that at the beginning of this chapter, first of all, Krishna appeared in the mind of Vasudeva. Krishna first appeared in the heart of Vasudeva. And from there, Tato Jagan Mangalmanchutansam Samahitam Surasutena Devi. From the mind of Vasudeva, Krishna was transferred in the mind of Mother Devaki. first Krishna appeared in the mind of Vasudeva, and from the mind of Vasudeva, Krishna was transferred. Vasudeva transferred Krishna from his mind in the mind of Devaki. And from there, from the mind of Devaki, Krishna descended, came down, and is situated in the heart of Devaki. This description is there in the beginning of this chapter. Here, so Krishna came in the womb of Mother Devaki. At that time, Mother Devaki was in the prison house of Kamsa in Mathura. This incident of Srimad Bhagavatam we are describing. Sukadeva Goswami was describing this Srimad Bhagavatam right on the bank of Ganga near Meerut. Actually, what is the name of the place where Sukadeva Goswami recited Srimad Bhagavatam for Parikshit Maharaj? Suktal. He was he was sitting there in Suktal, Sukadeva Goswami, but the practical incident took place next to you, hardly 10 miles away from here, Mathura, birthplace of Krishna. So Krishna came, entered in the mind of Mother Devaki, or in the heart of Mother Devaki, or in the womb of Mother Devaki. So when Krishna appeared in the heart of Mother Devaki, came in the heart of Mother Devaki, almost every single day, demigod headed by Brahma and Shiva, they came from their respective planets, Satyalok, Shivalok and Swargalok, Indra. And they came almost every day. This was their routine. They are coming in the prison house of Kamsa, in Mathura, prison house of Kamsa. In the room, in the chamber where Mother Devaki was staying, and they used to do prayer. They were offering prayers to Krishna, who was in the womb of Mother Devaki. Every day they were doing. One day, and this was, they were not visible to anyone. Even they were not visible to Devaki and Vasudeva. What to speak of people in general? Nobody was looking. They were invisible. One day, while they are offering prayers, they are glorifying Krishna, Mother Devaki awoke. She was sleeping. Usually they used to come night time, not daytime. Night time, hidingly they came. And while they were reciting the prayers, offering prayers, by the sound of vibration, Sri Sri Krishna Balaram ki, Sri Sri Radha Shyam Sundar ji ki, Sri Sri Gaur Nitai ki, Srila Prabhupada ki. By the sound vibration of prayers, demigod reciting, and there are many in number, so some sound was happening, some halla. So Mother Devaki awoke, and Mother Devaki was able to see demigods. They were visible, and they were offering prayers to the Garbha. Krishna was within the womb of Mother Devaki. And when the demigods saw, when they did see that Mother Devaki awoke, and she was also able to hear as well as see the demigod, then they started to pray her as well. First, their prayers were directed towards Krishna, and when they become aware that Mother Devaki is awoke, she is also aware. also she is seeing, then they directed their prayers to Mother Devaki. This particular verse talk about what the demigods are talking about Mother Devaki. First they have offered their prayer obeisances to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna. So here, Dishtyambate Kukshigatah Parah Puman. They address Mother Devaki, Amba. Amba means Amba. Amba means mother. Most sublime way to address a female is mother, mother, Amba. Amba, mother. Devaki was not the mother of Brahma. Even she was not mother of Shiva or Indra, Chandra, Varun, all the demigods. But they were addressing her, Amba, mother. Because you are the mother, you are the original mother of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, therefore you are our mother as well. What to say of our mother? You are mother of whole universe. The most sublime way to give respect to a woman is saying mother. They are such a sublime culture way. This time, Amba, my dear mother Devaki, you were very fortunate. That part we were. You know, in a very celebrated conversation between Yaksha and Yudhishthira Maharaj, this also celebrated conversation took place in Kamban, next to the Bimal Kund, there is Dharma Kund. So very celebrated conversation is recorded in Srimad Bhagavatam, took place between Yaksha and Yudhishthira Maharaj. So Yaksha has asked some question about mother also. One question of Yaksha was, Kimsid Guru Taram Bhume? Which is, what is the heavier than earth? पृथ्वी से भी भारी कौन वस्तु है, कौन व्यक्ति है? किमसिद, पृथ्वी से भारी क्या है? This was question asked by Yaksha. Yaksha was asking Yudhishthira Maharaj, Kimsit Guru Taram Bhume. What is, which is the heavier, weightier than earth? क्या हो सकता है? What could be the heavier than earth? This question was asked by Yudhishthira Maharaj. Yudhishthira Maharaj has given Mata Guru Tara Bhume. Mother, mother, Ma. A child before taking birth, he takes shelter in the womb of mother, in the stomach of mother. All of us, before coming on the surface of earth, we have taken shelter in the womb of mother. So, Mata Guru Tarah Bhume. Mother is the heavier than earth. So, Dishtambate Amba, Dishtya, it is, my dear mother, it is great fortune for you, not for you only, for us, for whole universe, for whole earthly planet, that te kukshigatah parah puman. Parah Puma, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, is now within your womb. He has, Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, has taken shelter in your womb. So this is great fortune. You are the most fortunate personality in the universe, because Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, has taken shelter in your womb. te kukshigatah parah puman, with all his energy, with all his potency, with all his opulence, with all his sweetness, inclusive of everything, Ansena, Supreme Personality, Sakshat, directly the Supreme Personality of Godhead has taken shelter in your room, and therefore, Drishtya means it is very fortune for you. It is very auspicious for you, not for only you, for us also. So, Mother Devaki, they are addressing they are most fortunate women on this universe. As if Mother Devaki asked, what you are talking about? I am most fortunate woman. The day I was given marriage by my father to my husband, Vasudeva, same day I was running a high risk to be killed. Such an awkward position I was put. Beside, my 6 children are killed right in front of me. I am in prison. Whole life, at least from marriage up to this point, I am suffering such a great tribulation. And you are telling that I am most fortunate woman. So, Mother, that regret is that in your part, that misery was there, distress was there. But after all, you are going to become the mother of Krishna. You are the mother of Krishna, so this is your fortune. This is how we can imagine your fortune, that Supreme Personality of Godhead has taken shelter in your room. The fortune on your part, auspiciousness on your part, and second, and fortune, this is fortune for the whole earthly planet. In one of the previous verse, probably 38, Prabhupada had talked about fortune of earth. Earthly planet, Mother Earth will be fortunate because Mother Earth, surface of Mother Earth will be decorated by your Krishna's footprint. The marks on the sole of Krishna's feet. So, Mother Earth will be decorated. She will have the fortune having footprint on her surface. Therefore, it is in the part of Mother Earth, it is fortune and auspiciousness. And for us, people in general, including demigod, we will be able, since Krishna is going to appear on the earthly planet, therefore, we will be all living entities, including demigod, we will be able to see the beautiful transcendental form of Krishna. Krishna is going to display his most confidential pastime on Brajabhumi, Vrindavan. So we will be able to see his pastimes, his beautiful form, and same time we will be able to see the footprint of Krishna. So this is Drishtya means fortune, auspiciousness. Drishyam bate kukshigatah parah puman ansena sakshat bhagavan bhavayana. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, personally he is going to appear, and he has accepted as you as mother. So, as we have described, it is in Srimad Bhagavatam described. Here was Kukshigata, means Krishna has entered within your womb. Bhagavatam described just few verses before that First Krishna appeared in the mind of Vasudeva. From the mind of Vasudeva, Krishna was transferred in the mind of Mother Devaki, and from the mind of Mother Devaki, Krishna descended and come into heart of Mother Devaki. For Lord, it is not necessary. Ordinary living entity, they come, reside in the womb of Mother. For Krishna, it need not. Supreme Personality of God. And Bhagavatam described that Krishna was residing in the heart of Mother Devaki. First he came in the mind of Mother Devaki, from mind he descended in the heart of Mother Devaki. But here, demigod, frankly they are telling that now Krishna is within your womb. Kukshi gata. Kukshi means womb. He has entered in the womb. Why? Because this was the faith or idea or feeling of Mother Devaki. Since Krishna is my son, so son must live in the womb. So in order to maintain, because otherwise if they will say that Krishna is staying in the mind of Mother Devaki, then it will be contradiction. They did not dare to contradict the idea, ideology, faith and feeling of Mother Devaki. Though Krishna was in heart, but they are saying, and also it is described that from the heart of Mother Devaki, Krishna descended and he came in the womb of Mother Devaki in order to arouse, encourage Vatsalya, motherly feeling, motherly feelings towards the child, Vatsalya. So, Krishna was there. Here, Kukshi Gata, and demigod could not say a lie. Kukshi Gata, Krishna has entered in your room, and this is a fortunate thing. So, also, Mabhut Bhayam Bhojpate Mumurshur. And then, Mabhut, you need not to fear Kamsa. Mabhut Bhayam, you should not fear from Kamsa. There is no need of fear from Kamsa. How come? He has tortured still. She was in the prison house of Kamsa. And they say, Mabhut Bhayam, you should not fear Kamsa. Bhojpate Mumurshot. Mumurshot, he is about to die. Death is imminent. Between him and death, hardly an inch different distance is there. कंस यदि यहाँ है तो मृत्यु एकदम नजदीक है. मुमूर्षो, Prabhu had decided that he had decided to be killed by Krishna. He has taken a vow. Kansa has taken a vow. He has decided, firmly decided to be killed by Krishna. So, hardly there is distance, hardly an inch is distance between him and death. Mabhut Bhayam Bhojpate Mumurshur. Mumursu, he is about to die. He has decided to be killed. Hardly an inch or hardly 1 centimeter away from death. Mumursu Gopta Jadu Nam Bhavita to Atmaja. Your Atmaja. Again, Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, is your Atmaj. Atma means body. Ja means one who takes birth from the body. Atmaj, son. Son is, in Sanskrit the word for son is Atmaj. Mother Devaki was, her faith, her feeling was about Krishna, that Krishna is my own blood and flesh. He is part of my blood and my flesh. So your son, part of your blood and your flesh, Krishna is Gupta. He will protect Yadunam. The members of all members of Yadu dynasty will be protected by your son. He will be protector of your son. Not only he protect the dynasty of Yadu Maharaj, rather he will protect all universe. He will protector of all universe. Then what to speak of you and your husband? You are his parents. So since he is going to appear to protect all universe, including us, even demigod, we will take shelter on your lotus feet and we will be protected by him. All living entity, all saintly person, they will be protected by Krishna. So certainly that what to speak of you, Bhavita Tavatmaja. If he is going to protect the whole universe, certainly, without doubt, he will protect you as well. So therefore, Mabhut Bhayam Bhojpate Mumursur Bhokta Jadunam Bhavita Tavatmaja. Tavatmaja, your son will protect. He will be protector of all universe, and certainly you will be protected. Therefore, you should not fear. There is no need. So this verse, particular 41 verse of this chapter, demigod, now they have directed their prayers towards Mother Devaki, and they are trying their level best to pacify Mother Devaki. This is, they are console Devaki. This is like consolation from demigod for the Mother Devaki. Mabhut Bhayam, you should not fear. So Dishyam Bate Kuksh Gatah Parah Puman Anse na Sakshat Bhagavan Bhavayana Mabhut Bhayam Bhojpate Mumurshur Gupta Jadunam Bhavita Tvatmaja. In this purport, Srila Prabhupada talks about the statement given by demigod Parah Puman Anse na Sakshat. In all the Vedic literature, this is established that Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. Ete chans kalaha punsa Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. In beginning of Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto, it is described. Suta Goswami was talking about Krishna. Ete chans, he talks about different type of incarnation, and towards the end, Suta Goswami, Ete chans kalaha punsa Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. Throughout all the Vedic literature, it is established. This is verdict of all Vedic literature, all authentic Vedic literature, that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And same theme, same doctrine, same knowledge, while the demigods were talking Mother Devaki, and he was talking about the constitutional position of the child who has taken shelter in her womb, Mother Devaki, he is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The words Parah Puman Ansena signify that Krishna is the original Supreme Personality of Godhead. This is verdict of all the Shastras. Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. So demigod also had established the same principle, the same thing, that Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead. And since Krishna has decided to appear on the earthly planet, and he had accepted and he had accepted Mother Devaki as his mother. Of course, Mother Devaki is eternal mother of Krishna. However, in this pastime, it appears that Krishna has accepted Mother Devaki as his mother and is going to appear. So in this statement, this verse talks about Dishtyam Bate. It is very auspicious, very fortunate. You are most fortunate lady. It is very much auspicious for you that Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, Kukshigata, now he is within your womb, and near future going to appear, and he will protect you. You will relish transcendental bliss of Vatsalya Ras. So for that reason, Krishna has, in order to arouse, in order to increase your Vatsalya, your motherly affection for child. So mother, please, you need not to fear from Kansa. You have suffered a lot, but this is the end of all your distress, all your suffering. So you need not. Ma bhut bhayam bhojpate. Bhojpate means king of Bhoj dynasty. Kansa, for the time being, actually he was not the king. King was his father, but when Krishna, the Kansa, became powerful, immediately he dragged his father from the throne and dragged down and snatched the throne. Forcefully dragged him out from the kingdom, and he became the king. However, officially he was not the king, he was a prince, but for our practical reason, because he was controlling the kingdom at that point, that time. So demigods say Bhojpate, king of Jadu dynasty, king of Bhoj dynasty. But good news that Mumurso, between him and death, hardly an inch distance is there between him and he is right on the verge of the death. Any moment death could take place, he will die, so you need no fear. So this is like consolation. Our demigod trying to pacify Mother Devaki that you should not fear. I think I should stop here. You have a question or comment?
Hare Krishna, thank you for so beautiful explanation of this text. My question is, you are saying Bhagavan's strength, and what is the difference, like different incarnations and Bhagavan's strength?
Like Krishna is the Supreme Personality of God. Krishna expands himself. Krishna first expansion is Balram. Tahar Dvitiya Bapu Sri Balram. From Balram, quadruple expansion. Samkarshan, Pradumna, Anuruddha, Vasudev. And from there, another expansion is Karnodak Sai Vishnu, Garbhodak Sai Vishnu, Kshirodak Sai Vishnu. In most of cases, Krishna doesn't appear in earthly planet. Kshirodak Sai Vishnu. In Bhagavatam, many describe the demigod. They went in the bank of Kshir Sagar and they requested. The Kshirodak Sai Vishnu appears. रामादिमूर्षकला नियमेन तिष्ठन्. So Kshirodak Sai Vishnu appears, that is incarnation. Usually, but this time, just 5,000 years ago, directly Krishna came. And when Krishna directly from Golok, otherwise other incarnation they came from Kshirodak Sai Vishnu. Kshirodak Sai Vishnu reside in Kshir Sagar, Shwetadip, from there incarnation. But directly means directly Krishna, from Golok, directly Krishna descended on earthly planet. And when Krishna come, so all his answers, all his part and parcel, also they are inclusive, they are included in that. So this is different. Other time, Kshirodak Sai Vishnu comes, but 5,000 years ago, Krishna directly comes. There is Ansena Sakshat. Word here is Ansena Sakshat Bhagavan Bhavayana. Krishna, along with his all parts and portion, his plenary portion, directly he is there. So this is difference between direct Sakshat Bhagavan and incarnation of Bhagavan, Bhagavan ka avatar.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, I heard from one person whose title was Yadav, his surname.
No, please repeat.
I was speaking to one man, his title was Yadav.
You are speaking a person, his name was Jadhav.
Surname.
Yeah, this is a very famous name, Jadhav.
But then you were saying me that Yadav is Nimna Jati, lower caste.
He was telling or you are telling?
He was telling.
Oh, he was telling that he is lower Jadhav.
So I was very hurt because Yadav is Krishna. So how can maybe in some parts of India Yadav is considered? Maybe can you throw some light on that?
See, in history, 9th canto described there was a very celebrated king, his name was Jadu. His father was Jajati. So descendant of Jadu Maharaj, they are called Jadhav. So Krishna appeared in the dynasty of Jadu Maharaj, therefore one name of Krishna is Jadhav. And Srimad Bhagavatam talks about Jadu Bansam Naram Surtva Sarvapahi Pramurchyate. In 9th canto, Sukdev Goswami described that if simply someone hears about the dynasty of Jadu Maharaj, Jadu Bams, immediately, instantly, he becomes free from all sinful reaction, becomes purified. So no question of someone thinking that Jadhav is inferior, most superior dynasty, most glorious dynasty, Jadu Bams. Jado Bansam Naram Sutva Sarpapahi Parmuchate. If someone, by chance, if simply he hears about the Jadubams, about Jadav, immediately he becomes completely purified. Anything? Okay, okay. Okay. Go ahead. I heard one time that I hear. Okay, आप बोलो मैं दोहरा दूंगा.
Actually, one time, one Maharaj was quoting that Krishna, after departing from this home of Vrindavan, he took all his associates along with him. Then later, Vajranath when he came, he brought people from outside church and he settled them. So those who are living in Vrindavan, they are not the descendants from Krishna. How to understand?
When Krishna was about to leave this earthly planet, all the Jadubamsi, descendant of Jadu Maharaj, who were living in Dwarka. All they came in Prabhas Chet, and one day quarrel took between family members, Yadavi Samghars, and every single members of Jadu dynasty were destroyed. So question is, so since all members of Jadu dynasty were destroyed, killed, then how come they are here, even in this earth, Bharatvarsh and especially Vrindavan, somebody they claim that I am Yadav. This is question. Question है ना? So also here this description, great grandson of Krishna, Vajranabh. Not that every single member of Jadu dynasty were annihilated. Some were there living. And typical example is great grandson of Krishna, Vajranabh. And Vajranabh came here after Krishna departed for abode, Golok. Then Vajranabh came here. First he came to Hastinapur, Delhi. And from Delhi, Maharaj Yudhishthir brought Vajranabh here, Mathura, and Vajranabh became the king. And then his sons, other also, not that destruction of Jaduvanshi, Jadunais took place, but not every single Jaduvanshi were killed. There are many were remaining, somebody also living this part. That is reason why this is genuine, that still Yadav is there, and this without Yadav you can think in the politics of Bihar and UP. At least Bihar and UP, everywhere, every corner, every street, you can feel the presence of Yadav, Jaduvans, and they are very prominent. And since they were cursed by Jajati Maharaj, this dynasty is cursed by Jajati Maharaj, forefather. They are prone to quarrel. Jajati Maharaj, one curse of Jaduvans was, you people, he cursed Jadu Maharaj, that your descendant, your son will be quarrelsome. That reason why, if you need big quarrel here, you must know that one part is the dynasty of Jadu Maharaj. ठीक है तो समय
This was another instance from Dwarka, but as regards to Vrindavan, Gopal Chandpur is mentioned that Krishna came to Vrindavan, then he was married with the Gopis, Radharani, and a big celestial plane came and all living to go to Vrindavan. So in that sense, Vrindavan got emptied.
Yeah.
This is another instance. I am speaking about Vrindavan. So now how come now those are living in Vrindavan, how to understand their real Brajavasis? This is another instance I am speaking. With regard to Vrindavan, what you spoke is about the Yadus of Dwarka. So I am asking about the Brajavasis from Nanda Maharaj, Yashoda, on.
Okay. It is a very Krishna conscious idea. You should think in this way. That is very glorious to think about Vrindavan, residents of Vrindavan, and Yadavas of Vrindavan. There are many. When we go to a village, they are descendants of Nanda Maharaj is there. There are many, many. Okay, here I said. Srila Prabhupada ki, Srimad Bhagavatam ki.